Yo, what's up guys? Alright, so for today's video, we're going to do another Dokkan Vice challenge. This time another one suggested from my friend Primordia. So let's take a look and see. So I already did this one on a previous video, just characters with the color red they're associated with. Now this time, we're doing a team consisting only of characters who use a physical weapon, like a melee weapon or a firearm. Okay, so that's basically, I mean, Dokkan kind of already has something in game about that. So if we just take a look, we scroll down on like the filters, they have physical super attack types there. So it'll be a whole bunch of characters with weapons. There's not a whole lot. In my box I have like close to 200. That's including like all these like SRs and SSRs and stuff like that. So yeah, that's kind of an easy way to build for this, honestly. Just have a whole bunch of characters with these type of super attacks. So as for the specific fight we're going to be doing in here, I thought that we could take on like one of the most recent Red Zone fights, this Dragon Ball Saga Red Zone. I think we can do, yeah, level 6 versus Demon King Piccolo. I didn't think that this one was all too bad. It does have locking though, so that's something we have to look out for. So in terms of the stats, let's see. Because I've already made like videos about it, so I don't mind looking at the stats here again just to refresh myself. So just pull up a calculator here. Let's do, just to see like what the true damage is, like 2 million right there. He can actually be sealed, okay? And then Tambourine, actually he's lowering your attack a little bit. He has AoEs, okay? And then the third phase, Demon King Piccolo, this is where he locks. He's doing guaranteed locking, where he lowers your attack and defense. He actually loses stats on the third turn from entry turn. Yeah, that's his own stats, not ours. He also has the damage threshold right there. No multiple supers or anything, so that's good. And the very last phase here, against like Youth Demon King Piccolo. Okay, he actually has less health, which I never even realized or thought too much about. He actually has less health in the third phase, but he's doing a whole lot more damage, it seems. Let's take a look and see. 2.8 plus, let's do, yeah, 50%. So that's just like for the first like 2 turns, and then after that, plus another 50% is going to be a separate thing. 6.3, so definitely want to try to take him out fast, but he's going to be guaranteed sealing one of our characters, so that's going to be something to look out for. But anyway, so let's hop on over there, and I'm going to show what team I had built for this, because I think it could be capable. It is this right here, yeah. So I'm going to be utilizing this new Saiyan Day. I say he's new, but in the grand scheme of things, like, he's just like a couple months old. But he came out somewhat recently for Saiyan Day of this year, and he's a stacking character. He is going to be sealing, so we can at least do that, get the first phase, but that's pretty much it. For his intro, he wants Dragon Ball Saga Youth or Dragon Ball Seekers ally attacking the same turn on his entry, which I think that should be pretty easy for the rest of the team, because Daima Goku is Dragon Ball Seekers. That's Dragon Ball Saga, Dragon Ball Saga. I don't think Tech Ultimate Gohan applies to any of that, but and then we have this Tech Mai, which I'm glad to be getting maybe some potential use from her. I think we could do successful with her. She's on Dragon Ball Saga, so yeah, we'll very easily be able to get the intros. I mean, the only character who doesn't apply to that is just Tech Ultimate Gohan. But yeah, I mean, all these characters are doing like weapon attacks in different ways, because this Kid Goku's doing like the Naibo, the Power Pole, whatever you want to call it. Actually, same thing with this Goku. Even though he's charging the Kamehameha, that's just part of his active skill. He does the Super Kamehameha. But his actual super attack, that's the Power Pole dance, yep. And then, yeah, Goku has a whole bunch of hits that he does in his normal super attack, because with the unit super attacks, it's an other type super where he has like a whole bunch of like his friends do stuff. But against his, well, not against, in this normal one, he does do a whole bunch of hits with the Naibo. And then Bulma here, it's, yeah, the machine gun of fear. I mean, yeah, she pops up like a little capsule, and it transforms into a little Uzi or something. Tech Ultimate Gohan, yeah, he's got the Z Sword Slash. So I remember last time around I had actually restricted myself from transforming into like the Tech Gods, just because like they wouldn't be like red anymore. I don't know. I think I'll probably want to keep Tech Ultimate Gohan in the base form anyway. I'm not gonna hold myself to it, especially because like, I mean, we might be getting like the 18 key with Bulma for sure, and then some of the unit super attacks here, or at least it's just gonna be this one. Whereas like Yamcha, Master Roshi, Oolong, Bulma Youth, or Bunny Bulma. So anyway, I haven't had much use from her, but she seems pretty decent. I think we're gonna be able to get some good quality performance from her. Now, let's see what else. Oh yeah, she's given all allies key and stats right there. Support, high chance to dodge, baseline, attack. Oh my god, stats when attacking. My bad. And then when there's a Pepe Gal or Dragon Ball Saga ally attacking the same turn, which what I plan to do is keep mine and the friend like on opposite rotations, so that's going to be really easy to get having a Dragon Ball Saga ally on the turn. Extra 20% dodge with a 70% at that point, and then 2 additional attacks. Each of us have a high chance of becoming a super. And keep in mind that she does greatly raise attack and defense for 1 turn on her super attack effect, which is a 50% increase. And then when there are another 3 or more Pepe Gals or Dragon Ball Saga allies on the team, or when there's an AGL type enemy, extra stat support for all allies, which, yeah, we got another 3 or more Dragon Ball Saga. 1, 2, 3, and then there'll also be the friend right there, but we don't need that many. So, yeah, Daima Goku, I mean, I'm probably just going to put him as like a slot 2 character most of the time. I mean, we'll see if we have to put him in slot 1, because he is like a dodge character that definitely wants to be put in either slot 1 or slot 2, but he's better offensively in slot 2. See, extra 100% attack, and then additional attacks a high chance of becoming a super. Okay, and then, yeah, Path to Power Kid Goku. I mean, he's going to be a decent floating character, having a lot of support, some damage reduction support, which is really good. Elor Bulma, she's pretty old at this point, so she might actually be like one of the weaker links on this, but she still can't, like, she's still not all too bad. I mean, she's got some guard, she's building up a little bit of damage reduction, so I think towards the end, like, she will be decent. But once that guard runs out, that might start to suck a bit. And yeah, she's doing a 2-turn support for all allies, which is really good. And then Tech Ultimate Gohan, I mean, if you know, you know. He's just a really good stacker. He additionals a lot, he greatly stacks attack and defense, he actually lowers attack, but lowering attack is not useful in this specific stage. He's going to have a little bit of damage reduction and defense for that first turn. So yeah, he's just going to be pretty good. I might just keep him on rotation on one of them. Yeah, I think I might, like, float off Bulma, and Path to Power Kid Goku. And then the slot 2 characters that he's returned would be Daima Goku and Tech Ultimate Gohan. Yeah. Alright, so yeah, that seems to be about it. Let's just hop in and see what we're going to be looking at here. I don't think it's going to be all too bad. I don't think I've struggled all too much with this. I mean, I could see it potentially being a bit difficult. Let me just make sure I got... Okay, good. We're going to go in and see the intro for AGL Kid Goku here. Alright, cool intro. So, probably going to want to put him slot 1. He's not going to be guarding at first, but he does have 60% damage reduction at the moment. 40% damage reduction for the first 7 turns, and then baseline he has 20%, so... Ultimate Gohan does have 30% damage reduction in guard right now, but... Yeah, I mean, links are going to be better if we do it like this anyway. Sharing all in the family is really good. Go ahead and just get this. He's not really too picky about orbs, just as long as he actually gets actually pretty good linking partners. It's the Saiyan lineage is given, what, 2 key? Yeah, 2 key right there. Not too bad. Alright, and then with Path to Power Kid Goku, we should be able to just get like 5 orbs, and that'll pretty much be it. Yeah, sure, I'll go for this right here. Same type of orbs. He's not even getting attacked in slot 3, so we don't have to worry about like nuking or anything. Trying to get better stats. Alright, so the attack stats are a little bit low at first, only hitting like 6.8, but that will start to climb very fast. Look at that, 8.8. Like he raises his attack stat by like 2 million defense. Just, my god, this game's brain rot has really gotten to me. I don't know if you could tell. What I meant to say is like 2 million attack. Gosh. Sometimes that just happens. Like, it's just... This game's got a lot going on sometimes. Some people can say it's simple, but... Just trying to commit to memory, like, what all these characters does and all that stuff is just... Not as easy as it used to be, especially back in, like, 2021 for me. Characters are relatively simple compared to how it is nowadays. Alright, so it seems like we're going to be doing pretty good here. We got that seal, which is a 2-turn seal, because it's from the super attack effect. Alright, nice intro from Goku. It's really good. So, let's see. I mean, for his very first turn, he does have like 90% dodge, and what is it, like 50% damage reduction? Is that what it is? Yeah, 20%, 30% right there. At least for damage reduction. Could put him in slot 1 to get a lot of those dodges. I think I will do that. I'll worry about putting him in slot 2 a bit later. Let's just get some of this build up first, because he builds up with each attack received or evaded, gets 50% attack up to 200, so he really only needs to do like 4 dodges there. Alright, so he's pretty well off on key right there, so I'll go do all this. Yep. Alright, 90% dodge. He's type disadvantage, but it should be just fine. I mean, come on. 90% dodge. Maybe I'm a little nervous. Maybe. Because the Super Easy Int Janemba character, he has 90% dodge in slot 1 before attacking. See, we failed 90% right there, but it's fine. I had one video, it was a while ago. I think it was going against like, it was the Red Zone Goku Story Edition Future Trunks Saga. The one with like Goku Black, Rose, and all that stuff. I was trying to use like a Glorio setup, and I had Super Easy Engine Nemba slot 1. Bro, throughout the video, he failed 3 super attack dodges. Like 3 dodges against a super attack, he failed 3 of them before attacking. I can't believe it. Within that one video, he failed 90% dodge against a super 3 times. Like, it'd be understandable. At some point, 90% dodge is gonna fail. So it feels like a normal would be like, whatever. Like, it just happens. But against a super attack, like, come on, what are the chances? I don't know, but Mai's getting some good attacks here. Not doing a whole lot of damage, but... Yeah, that Mai's not doing a whole lot of damage, but it's alright, because she's, you know, got dodge, supporting. Not too bad. Alright, so as for the active skill for Kid Goku, let's see what the effects of it are. 30% HP recovery, 3 ki, and 30% attack and defense in battle. So for now, since we're kind of going through things a little bit slower, I think I will just kind of chill. Use that a bit later, maybe once we get lower on HP or something like that. I think that'd be a good idea. I think we could just... Yeah, I mean, he's sealed, so... We can do this right here. Trust Kid Goku there in slot 1. As for STR Bulma, let's try to get... I was going to try to see if I could get like 5 or 6 orbs. Just to get the support, but not the additional super. I mean, going slow actually would be beneficial, I think. Well, I mean, except for Bulma. Eventually her guard's going to run out, and that will be bad. So I don't know, we want to go slow, but not too slow. I guess if that makes sense. Okay. Because if we would have put Tech Ultimate Gohan in slot 1, he does get, he gets an attack buff. It's like 2 separate things in his passive. When guard is activated, he gets an attack buff for 3 turns, and then there's a separate thing where when guard is activated, he gets an attack buff for the current turn. It's weird the way that applies. So he's at least got one of those up to 3 turn 1. Alright, let's actually get some additional supers. Bruh. Okay. Alright. These initials have 70% chance, by the way. Oh my god. That is... It happens, but it's just, it sucks when it does. Yeah, 2 of those normals had a 70% chance to be a super, and the last one was hidden potential that had a 50% chance to be a super. And of course, you know, just how it is. Well, I hope he kind of kicks things into high gear at some point, because he could be the end of us at some point. Alright, let's do this. I mean, sure, why not just go for same type of orbs, get the Dokkan attack out pretty fast, huh? Let's go ahead and give him these 9 orbs. Get a whole lot of rainbow key spheres, that's good. Okay. H.O. Kid Goku, I haven't really been using him a whole lot lately, but he is really good, for sure. I wonder if they're ever going to be putting out, like, missions for, like, Festival of Battles or something. Maybe I could, I don't know, like, that'd be so difficult. I mean, it's already hard enough to just beat the event in general right now. Alright, so against Tambourine here, phase 2. So, let's see what I'm going to want to do here. How many supers has he gotten so far? Only 3? Yeah, AGL Kid Goku, pretty good in terms of the link skills like that, but we actually get Brainiacs for Tech Ultimate Gohan there. 15% attack and defense. I think we can do without it, huh? Yeah, I think it'll be okay if we run like this. Alright. Well, look at that. Oh yeah, true. I kind of forgot for a second, but yeah, this Tambourine minus 6 key. That is... that's quite a lot. So, I think mine should be okay. I mean, as long as she dodges that AoE, everything should be all good. She's not going to be able to get that initial super, but she does do a whole lot of additionals, which have that 50% chance to be a super, so she'll probably make up for it. Alright, Tech Ultimate Gohan only hitting 4.9. Yeah, because I presume it's because, like, his guard wasn't activated last time around. Because that previous turn he was hitting like 7 million. I don't know. Did he have an attack targeted at him? I don't really know. Whatever. That first phase was pretty easy. Alright, good. He's actually getting those supers this time around. That's to make up for it. Good. I think he had gotten all of them here. Oh, he takes a super. 163k. I mean, that's not too bad. It's considering, like, it could have been even better if he had actually gotten some of those stacks earlier. So yeah, AGO Kid Goku's he's getting quite up there in terms of the damage now. 21 million. Not too bad at all. Yeah, he's doing a lot of Tambourine's HP. Look at that. Another super attack. He's done well over like half his health just by himself. Okay. Thank you. That's all we really need. Take Ultimate Gohan full dodge. Yep. Alright, so at least give us like 1 super attack and we should be all good. Yep. So yeah, the attack stats are not very high on this Tech Mai. I did not mean to rhyme, but that's just how it ended up going. Another one? Okay, good. 5.4. I wish he had did some sort of like super attack effect. Like, well, I say that, but what I mean to say is status effect. Like, I don't know, sealing, stunning, attack lowering, something like that. Alright, she dodged everything there, though, so that's good. Okay, so this is Bulma's 4th turn. Floating her off one more time, she will have, like, one more turn of guard, basically. Wow, look at AGL Kid. The key is... wow. Yeah, I mean... we might have to just do this. The key is just... see, look, even with 8 key spheres, can't even get the super attack. Alright, let's just put down Goku slot 1. That'll be fine. And then... well, one thing I always forget that Bulma, with the 5 key spheres, gives key support. It doesn't seem like we're going to be able to get... oh yeah, we do have 7 right here. Alright, awesome. Alright, there we go. Damagoku's going to be fine in slot 1 here. I mean, like I said, it's really just he gets better offensively in slot 2. which I'm not too worried about right now. He takes a hit, but he's okay. Because it gets an AoE normal, really. Almost just fine. Okay, good. Good dodge. We needed that. Now he's going to be 70% dodge and, what is it, 30% damage reduction for the rest of the fight. So, he's pretty much just going to be at that, and that's going to be that. I guess it's a good thing we got Daimagoku to super attack first, because he is going to be giving the 2-turn attack support, so we could get some use out of this during this phase. This one could be troublesome. This is the phase where he locks. Oh, this isn't too bad. Take Ultimate Gohan gets locked. That's alright. Could deal with that. Alright, so well, no, this is the friend age. Okay, Goku. Almost at 1,000,000 defense. Yeah, look, that's the Ultimate Gohan I know. At 1,000,000 defense right there. That's good. And having All in the Family really helped. I think that's like 20% defense, yeah. Pretty good. Okay, let's of course try to make sure we can get 5 Key Spheres with Path to Power Kid Goku. At least some amount of Rainbow Key Spheres. Oh yeah, there we go. The more Rainbow Key Spheres he gets, the more amount of damage reduction he has. Okay, 20 million from him. Oh yeah, he's gonna be putting in some good damage here. Yeah, he's already got the crit proc, so that's all good. I wonder what other characters they're gonna be releasing that have this mechanic that this Kid Goku has, where it's like, once the dodge or crit proc once, then it's just for the rest of the turn, just guaranteed. I'd like to see that mechanic on more characters, but I understand that, like, you know. Let's see, does he dodge this? If not, oh, yep. He just has the dodge, yep. There you go. Even if he didn't dodge it, I think he would have been okay. I wouldn't have been too worried there. I mean, the super attack damage, he is doing like 3.6 right now. And then he does greatly lower defense. Well, typically, like, if defense lowering is by itself on an enemy, like, it will do a lot more, but considering that he lowers attack and defense, they're both at 30%. So he's lowering your defense by 30%, and defense lowering only really affects like your base defense stat, not so much stack defense from like the super attack effects. So yeah, AGL Kid Goku wouldn't have been hurt all that bad anyway. But we just outright dodged the super attack effect, so how about that? Okay, and yeah, he can't super multiple times, so that was pretty much it right there. We got lucky this time with the locking, so we'll see. Maybe not so lucky this time around. Hopefully, like, Daimagoku gets locked. No, Eijo Kid Goku. Dang. Oh, that sucks. I mean, we could do this, but it'd be a little worried about Daimagoku, huh? I think I should hold on to his active skill for now. Maybe do that against like the final phase. Alright. He doesn't really need orbs, we'll just get that right there. Approaching a Dokkan attack soon. Soonish. Get these HL orbs. Probably gonna be next turn we get the Dokkan attack. Alright, so wherever the super's gonna be at, let's just be sure we dodge it. Alright, yeah, Daimagoku seems to have a lot of his build up now at this point. It's in 11 million. Okay. Now as for Tech Mai. 70% dodge, same amount as Daimagoku, really. She is type advantage. Yeah, her damage is so low, she's not able to hurt this Demon King Piccolo whatsoever. Maybe through a crit, but no, not on a normal. Alright, please dodge, because you didn't do so many supers for us. Alright, good. Good, good, good. Yeah, if she did like 4 super attacks total that turn, I wouldn't have been so worried, but yeah. Again, she does like get stats in her passive when attacking, so that could have helped out a lot too. Okay. 15 million from this AGL Kid Goku. This one's mine, I believe. Alright, moving on for one more turn. See how the lock-in is going to play out this time. AGL Kid Goku, that's fine. Hmm. Oh, okay, so... Wait. Yeah, he actually is losing his stats now at this point. Because this is his third turn. So he's got minus 50% attack and defense. I'll pull up the calculator here, just to show what his stats are looking like here. So 3.6 minus 50%. So he'll be doing only like 1.8, and I think Tech Ultimate Gohan should be able to handle that pretty easily. If it was still the 3.6, maybe not, even through type advantage. But yeah, I think Gohan's got this. We could put him there, slot 1. We'll hold on to the active skill with Bulma, just for like her defense, because she does nuke. But this will be her last turn of guard, turn 7. Let's get this right here. Be sure to get those 7 orbs. Well, it's fine. We could just get 5. I know it's 6 right there, but it's whatever. She only gets a guaranteed additional super with 7 orbs. Well, unfortunately, we kind of wasted the Dokkan attack a bit. But that's alright. I'm just going to not do it just to see if I can squeeze out any more stacks. Maybe. We'll see. Because like with each button you press there on the Dokkan mode, it'll buff up your damage even more. Hey, look at that. See? It worked. We got one more extra super out of it. Awesome. Alright, on to the last phase. This is the one that seals one of the enemies, or one of our characters, I mean. Oh boy. That could be a bad character to have been sealed. Alright. Yeah, sure, why not? Let's just do Daima Goku's active skill right here. He's effective against all types after he evades 5 more attacks, or starting from the 6th turn from entry turn. That's his active skill condition. I think his effective against all types is pretty much the same condition right there, plus the extra attack. So, yeah, we'll do his active skill. Alright, so I think maybe this would be best right here. Daima Goku slot 1. I want to try to put Tech Mai in the least amount of hits possible, because she's not able to get her super attacks. When attacking, okay, she still gets those extra stats right there, because she could do that through normal attacks. But as for her super attack effect, we're not going to be able to get that, so I want to just try to put her with the least amount of hits there. A little worried. Hopefully they'll be okay. Let's get this, and then get a whole lot of... Yeah, look at that. 9 with 4 Rainbow Key Spheres. That'll be good. Give it some more damage reduction support. He would have been hitting a lot harder in slot 2. I mean, I kept saying like I would want to put him in slot 2, but yeah, with how... Alright, please dodge. Alright, good, thank you. Yeah, I was talking about wanting to put him in slot 2, but with how that AGL Kid Goku got locked in slot 3, then yeah, couldn't really do that so much. Ow! That hurt. Yeah. Well, I think Path to Power Kid Goku should be okay. Yeah, he's fine against normals. That's good. Well, now we can get some use out of the active skills here. So, let's go ahead and do the friend one right here. Alright, so his stats raise up quite a bit there. And then we will do the other one, mine. Even more healing. Look at that. Of course, we're just going to put mine there in slot 3 because it got sealed. And as for Tech Ultimate Gohan, I kind of would want to put him slot 1, like after transforming. The normals are 800k, and the super, I think we had calculated it earlier. 2.8 plus 50%. The super is 4.2 million. I don't know if Ultimate Gohan has that in him. Let's transform with them, because his stats will get boosted a little bit higher with that. If only had a scouter to be able to see where the super attack would be at. Not so easy to tell. So this is his 11th turn. He's not gonna be, he's not gonna be having all that damage reduction anymore. His intro is already worn off. 1.9. I'm gonna just say let's try it. It's almost at 2 million defense. It'll quite a bit there. Okay. Just hopefully the super attack wouldn't be right away. I feel like I might regret this. I haven't built full dodge. Okay, yeah, I think we're good. After he attacks, he's gonna probably be just fine. Keep in mind, he does have guard as well. Yeah, I want to put him in slot 1 because he gets like a whole bunch of like stuff in his passive towards attack when his guard is activated. And his guard doesn't get activated until he gets, well, until he receives an attack of some kind. Whether he gets hit by it or dodges it. Alright, so he takes a super here. 4.2 million super. Yeah, it's not too bad. Not too bad at all. So now the friend Goku getting 25 million. So just try to get that crit proc, please. That would be appreciated. Nice. And even if we go into this next turn, we still have that Bulma active skill. Oh, yeah, I think this is it. Yep. Shame we didn't get that Bulma active skill, but that's alright. We did it. That wasn't all too bad. And this is like a somewhat of a recent fight, too. So, awesome. Alright. Now loading. Took us like 24 minutes, a little bit over that. So that was a fun thing. It wasn't too bad. So next up, well, next time I take on like one of those challenges from Primordia, it's gonna be this one right here. Team consisting of any of the characters: Caulifla, Kale, Kefla, Cronoa, Supreme Kai of Time. That's who that is. Chi-Chi, Videl, Ribrianne. I think I said this in my previous video, but I will try to see about creating a team, like a Pepe Gals team, with like 6 of these 7 characters. I'm gonna try my best to do that. And then, yeah, I'll just worry about the other ones another time. So, that was pretty fun. Thanks for the challenge. It's pretty fun. So, hope you all have an amazing, lovely, wonderful day. And be sure to check out the Baba Shop.